Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast, golden savannah, where the tall grass swayed like waves on an endless sea, lived an antelope named Lila. Now, Lila wasn't just any antelope. Oh no! She was the fastest of her herd, known for her dazzling leaps and shimmering coat. But, despite her speed and beauty, Lila had one little problem: she was terribly timid. Nearby, lurking in the shadowy forest, lived a hyena named Zeke. Zeke was clever, oh so clever, with dark spots on his coat and a grin that made everyone uneasy. He was famous for his tricks and laughter, but let's not sugarcoat it, he was feared for his sharp, sneaky mind. One evening, when the sky turned dark and angry clouds rumbled like a lion's growl, a fierce storm swept over the land. Lila's herd huddled close under a giant baobab tree, sheltering from the rain. But just as the thunder roared, something caught Lila's ear. A faint, desperate cry. Help! Somebody help me! Lila's ears perked up, and her heart pounded like a drum. Who could it be? Should she go? Braving the wind and rain, she tiptoed away from her herd and followed the sound. And there, oh, what a sight, she found Zeke, the hyena, trapped in a thick patch of mud near a stream. He struggled and thrashed, but the more he moved, the deeper he sank. Help me! Zeke cried again, his voice trembling. Lila froze. This was Zeke. The trickster. The one everyone warned about. What if it was a trap? But then, she looked closer. His usual sly grin was gone, replaced by sheer terror. He was truly in trouble. Taking a deep breath, Lila muttered to herself, sometimes, being brave isn't about running away from danger. It's about running toward what's right. Carefully, she stepped closer. Zeke, she called, if I help you, do you promise not to harm me? Zeke's eyes widened. I promise, he shouted. I swear on my spots, I'll never forget your kindness. Lila nodded. Using her sharp eyes and clever thinking, she found a sturdy branch nearby. Grab this, she said, holding the branch out. Zeke bit down on it, and with all her strength, Lila pulled and pulled until, with a mighty splash, Zeke was free. He lay on the grass, panting, his coat smeared with mud but his heart full of gratitude. I can't believe it, he said, his voice soft. You, an antelope, saved me. Lila smiled, her fear melting away. Well, she said lightly, everyone deserves a second chance. And, believe it or not, Zeke meant what he said. From that day forward, he used his cleverness not for tricks, but to help. He cleared paths when trees fell, led thirsty animals to hidden waterholes, and even found shelter for the smaller creatures when storms rolled in. As for Lila, she became a legend in her herd. Not because of her speed or her grace, but for her bravery, the kind of bravery that comes from showing kindness when it's hardest to give. And so, in the golden savannah, whenever the wind rustled the tall grass, it carried whispers of their story. A tale of courage.